Hey y'all, what up? This is Just That Dude and this is JusDatTv, and I am here to talk about Empire Season 2, Episode 16, The Lion Who Cried Wolf. Okay, so this was kind of a good episode. There was a lot of details in this episode, so I'm gonna try to break this shit down as easy as I can for y'all, okay? So, this episode starts off with Andre. He is at the nursing home playing bingo with his grandma. You know, they, going through their little thing or whatever like that, and he's basically there trying to get some info from her or whatever. She has a little moment where she's like, he's real famous now, and he's like, who you talking about? You talking about your son or whatever? And she's like, she look at his eyes and she's like, your eyes, like, are we kin? She having little moments or whatever like that. So, Lyon and Hakeem is in the studio recording this song, and Becky is getting her life. When I tell you, every time fucking they cut to Becky on like one of these little parts, and she is doing her little big girl role, and I just love it. It gives me so much life. I swear to God, everything, like, it cracks me the fuck up. Hakeem wants to put Tiana on the song or whatever, want her to do a verse, I think like the chorus or some shit like that. And they was like, why do you want Tiana to do it? Like, won't Laura have a problem with it? Like, I don't think that's a good idea. He was like, she ain't gonna trip. This is only business, and she understands that. But no, she's pissed off. She's mad. She hears it through the grapevines, and she's mad. She like, bitch, like, I know you picked Tiana, whatever. Like, you probably didn't even push for me, because he was like, it was the what you call them people, like the fucking, the record label or whoever the fuck do this shit, they pushed for Tiana, like it wasn't his decision or whatever. And she was just like, that's bullshit, because I know Tiana still wants you and I don't trust her or whatever. He was like, so what if she still wants me? I want you, like, it's all about us or whatever like that. Later on, him and Tiana is in the studio doing their little, putting her little verse down or whatever. And he was like, dang, like, it's 1 o'clock. Like, dang, like, time flies. Like, Laura gonna be pissed off at me. And, Tiana's in her feelings. She start picking and shit, talking about some, oh, this is not the Hakeem I know. The Hakeem I know wouldn't care. And the Hakeem I know would have been at the club and all this other stuff. And he just like, bitch, so motherfucking what? Like, motherfucker, bitch, like, whatever you talking about. She kind of, slick flirting, because he was checking out her booty or whatever. She kind of giving off them little vibes, that little thought ass, ooh, I'm gonna take your man vibes or whatever. And I'm like, Tiana, please don't do that, because that is so dirty and ain't nobody got time for all of that. Like, don't even do that. Don't even go down that road, girl. Don't do it. So Cookie and Lucius meets up with the musical director for the Aces. I don't know his name. I missed his motherfucking name, and they never repeated it. So, and if they did, I missed that shit too. So damn, I've been slacking. But he was the musical director for the Aces or whatever like that. They trying to, submit their song in so they can perform it and all this other stuff. And he was like, I suggest, he threw a suggestion out there that he wants them to do one of Jamal's songs. So, Lucius had an issue with that. Lucius was like, no, I don't want to do Jamal's song or whatever like that. So they go downstairs and they talk to Jamal, tell Jamal about it. Jamal was like, no, I don't want to do it because I don't want to give up my solo. I don't want to give up my solo to sit there and sing behind Lucius. Like, I'm not doing it or whatever like that. The musical director dude was like, dude, you need to stop bitching. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, niggas. This is the Aces. So this is a huge deal. Whatever, you need to take it. Stop bitching or whatever like that. So later on, Jamal goes and talks to the musical director dude. He was at the studio. He run up in the studio or whatever, trying to convince him to let him do a new song instead of an old song. Jamal want to do the song with him and Frida. It's Frida. He wanted to do that song, but the dude was like, no, like, I'm not doing all of that, whatever. He kind of giving Jamal a little attitude. He like, Jamal kind of giving him some attitude back, because it's like, why you give me all this attitude, bitch? Like, you bucking up, I'm about to buck up back to you or whatever. So then, bitch, out of nowhere, the motherfucking musical director dude just tongues Jamal all up in his mouth and was like, damn, like, I've been waiting to do that ever since I seen you in the lobby earlier. And I'm like, bitch, I already knew it. Like, I knew it. He was giving all that frustration. I was like, this man is sexually frustrated. Like, I can see it all up in his face. But I was all here for it, no lie, because I'm like, bitch, about time. It's like, Jamal, he ain't the most feminine, and this dude don't give off feminine motherfucking vibes. It's like, okay, yes, I understand you want to put gays in motherfucking TV and all this other stuff, but why do it have to be an extra flamboyant ass motherfucking person like two motherfucking extra flamboyant ass people, because that's not how it always is in life. Like, at least not where the fuck I come from, because I'm extra flamboyant. I don't like no other extra flamboyant ass motherfucking person. So it was like, you know, I was here for it, seeing it. It was cute or whatever like that. The musical producer dude, he locks the motherfucking door and they get it on right in the studio, and I was like, bitch, y'all do y'all. So later on in the episode, the musical director dude, he comes back to Empire, and Jamal sees him or whatever, tried to talk to him, but he kind of blows Jamal off. So Jamal was in his feelings. He was feeling type of motherfucking way. So then he came over to Jamal's house, and Jamal was like, no, like, I'm not playing this game. Like, I don't know what you own, but you blew me off, and now you over here trying to get up on me. Like, like, I'm not feeling this or whatever. Come to find out, dude is on the DL, of course. He's not out, and he don't want to put his motherfucking business out there like that. And Jamal was just like, he's not with it. That's not what he's for or whatever like that. And he's not about to play this little game with him or whatever. And, you know, by the end of the episode, I guess Jamal, he, you know, thought about it or whatever like that. And I was like, nigga, could you come to your motherfucking senses? Because this nigga better than a little Mexico. Like, what the fuck? You better get up on. This nigga, for one, musical director for the motherfucking hottest goddamn award show on television. Like, bitch, you better get up on, okay? And, you know, he was just like, you know, he could handle the situation and all this other stuff. And I was like, hopefully, bitch, hopefully. So, Cookie's sister, Candace, come down to Empire. Candace is Vivica Fox. She come down to let Cookie and Carol know that she ain't about to keep watching Carol kids. And once the winter is up, she's motherfucking giving these kids back. They trying to convince her, no, don't do it like this or whatever like that. But this bitch ain't trying to hear it. She tired of dealing with these motherfucking kids. So later on, Carol meets up with her to talk to her and tells her, like, can you just keep the kids for a while, because some shit has been on her motherfucking heart and she just want to get it off her chest. She want to let Cookie know that while she was in jail, she was running around helping Lucius, you know, off some people. And fucking Candace was like, bitch, are you stupid? I don't have time for motherfucking Hurricane Cookie. You need to keep that shit to your motherfucking self, bitch. And plus, I'm trying to get rid of your motherfucking kids. So, bitch, like, no, you need to keep this shit to your motherfucking self. So while they discussing this, it's a dude, like, off to the motherfucking side, putting his nigga ear on. He, like, listening to their whole motherfucking conversation or whatever like that. So later on, Carol is at the bar by herself, and dude approaches or whatever like that. Come to find out, it's a dude named Tyreek. Carol knows him from the past or whatever like that. She was like, how you been? All this other stuff. She was like, are you still a cop? He was like, no, I'm not a cop or whatever. And, you know, I don't know, like, somewhere in between this conversation, she started getting vibes or whatever. He was trying to get her to, you know, get some drinks and buy some drinks and all this other shit. And, you know, she was just not feeling it or whatever. She was like, no, I can't. I got to get up early in the morning. Like, I can't do it. So he was like, okay, let me buy you a drink or whatever. He went to open his little wallet up to get his money out, and you seen an FBI badge or whatever. So I was like, okay, well, this nigga lied. But then I was like, no, he told the truth, because he not a cop. He FBI, bitch. So, you know, he was trying to get dirt or whatever like that. Rhonda is at Anika's house or whatever. Anika's showing her all the new baby shit that she done got, and, you know, how she's coming along and all this other bullshit. She got movers in there moving some little baby furniture and all this other shit up in there. And I think it was a box or something almost fell on her, and one of the movers pushed her hard in the motherfucker. Hard enough for this bitch. She had flashbacks, okay? She had a motherfucking flashback when she got pushed down the motherfucking stairs, and she was like, oh my god, like, I just motherfucking had a flashback. Somebody did push me or whatever like that. Bitch, Anika is sitting over here selling it, okay? I was thinking to myself, bitch, like, either Anika did not push this girl, or Anika is a bomb-ass actress, because she like, what? You think somebody pushed you? Are you sure? I'm like, bitch, you knew who pushed her. Like, stop motherfucking playing these games. Like, bitch was going for a motherfucking Oscar. So later on, they sitting there chilling or whatever like that, and she was like, damn, that wines look good. And Rhonda was like, well, go on and get you a glass. Like, it's not gonna hurt the baby to have one. And she was like, I would, but my mother is so motherfucking protective, and if it was for her, she would have me on bed rest or whatever, and my feet has just been killing me. And she reached down and massaged her foot or whatever, and Rhonda looks down and see the same little fucking Louboutin flats that she seen, you know, when she got pushed down the motherfucking stairs. The last thing she seen before she went unconscious was the bitch walking out, whoever the bitch was. I'm still not gonna say it's Anika, because you still never motherfucking know, bitch. I mean, it's a Louboutin flat, bitch. Who out here is not wearing Louboutin flats in they little society? He's like, come on now, bitch. So that was the last thing she seen, was the little flat or whatever like that. So she, you know, thinking that it's Anika at this point. So Cookie and them is going over the little show, what they gonna do, when they gonna come in, and all this other bullshit. Hakeem kind of, you know, in his feelings because he don't want to motherfucking sing behind Lucius or whatever like that. Lucius mad because he wants to do his own song. So they all sitting here arguing, going back and forth. Cookie had enough. She like, y'all all sound like a rack of bitches. Like, I'm sick of it. Y'all, I'm not about to sit here and motherfucking deal with y'all arguing and like going through all this bullshit. I'm the motherfucking leader of this. I'm gonna motherfucking do this shit. Y'all gonna stop all this bickering and motherfucking fighting. I ain't got time for it. So while they sitting there arguing shit, Andre comes through the motherfucking door with motherfucking Lucius's mom. So everybody like, what's going on? Why you keep calling her grandma? Like, who is this? Or whatever like that. He like, this is Lucius's mother. I forgot that bitch name. Like, sorry. So Lucius sitting there with his motherfucking mouth open. I'm like, baby, pick your mouth up. So they like, oh my God, everybody's shocked. They like, are you lying? Oh my God, Andre, stop playing these games or whatever like that. So Andre go the fuck off on Lucius. He confronts him or whatever. And he was like, you know, you can't motherfucking talk your way out of this, can you? So Lucius get a little spooked and he motherfucking walks away. He turns around and he like, you don't know what you just motherfucking did. Like, you fucked up. So Cookie goes over there and talks to him and was like, why did you lie, Lucius? And he was like, he didn't lie or whatever. Everything in his video was true. His mama did try to drown him in a tub. And his mama did try to kill herself. You know, she put the gun up to her head and she pulled the trigger, but there was no bullets in it or whatever like that. And I'm like, oh, okay. I mean, you could have said it. Like, you could have fucking said it. Cookie was like, okay, well, why did you lie and say that she died? He was like, because she did die. She died the day that they locked her up. Or whatever like that. He says like later on, you know, he was with Cookie. They had 2 kids or whatever. He bumped into his mom again on the streets. And I guess that's when he like, you know, took her in or whatever, put her in a home. I guess he didn't really say all that, but I was getting that fucking vibe or whatever like that. And he was just like telling Cookie like nobody will understand like how dangerous she really is. Like he kind of spooked by his motherfucking mama. His mama fucked him the fuck up, like for real. Andre in a car arguing with Rhonda because Andre wants the grandma to stay with him. Rhonda like, hell fuck no, we don't know shit about this bitch. We don't know nothing about her nurses, her medicine, nothing like that. This bitch cannot stay with us. Bitch, I done went through some traumatic shit right now, okay? And I don't need no crazy bitch up in my motherfucking house. That's what she wanted to say, but you know, she couldn't say that shit in front of Andre. So as they arguing in the motherfucking car, he looks in his rearview mirror. He see Thirsty putting the grandma in his car. So he get out the motherfucking car. He cussing out Thirsty and shit. Cookie and Lucius come out like, Andre, like, she needs to motherfucking go back where she came from. Like, you don't understand. She's not like you, son. Like, you know, her case is a little worse than yours. Like, just let her motherfucking go home. So he was like, okay, well, she gonna go home with me. So he got her in the motherfucking car. He like, it's okay, grandma. Like, you about to come home with me. About to come home. Don't you want to come home? She like, yeah, I want to go home. I want to go home with Dwight. You know, Lucius. So Lucius takes her ass to the motherfucking crib. You know, feeds her and every motherfucking thing. And she was like, she ready to go to bed. He was like, he told one of the maids to take her to bed. He told the maid, like, make sure she take her motherfucking medication. I want you to watch her. Put that shit in her mouth and swallow that shit. Then check her under her motherfucking tongue. Bitch, under her motherfucking dentures. Bitch, in her motherfucking wig. Bitch, check every motherfucking thing. Don't take your motherfucking eyes off this bitch. Don't let her use the motherfucking phone. Don't let her get on the motherfucking computer, bitch. Don't get her no motherfucking sharp objects or no motherfucking no, right. Like, he was going to fuck off. Like, it was too motherfucking funny. But I was like, I feel you, Lucius. I fucking feel you. Andre had told Lucius that the reporter Lady Harper is the one that gave him the information on his mother or whatever like that. So Thirsty lied to this bitch and told her that Lucius wanted to speak to her. So they in the car riding or whatever like that. And, you know, she knows something is up. She knows she ain't fucking stupid. They had some little like deserted motherfucking area or whatever. It wasn't really deserted, but it was like a little secluded area or whatever. And she was like, okay, so what are you gonna do? You're gonna leave me out here by myself? You're gonna kill me, Thirsty or whatever? He was like, no, I'm not gonna kill you. Like, I wouldn't harm a pretty hair on your head. But he opened the motherfucking door, was like, bitch, get out. So, you know, she was like, okay. You know, with her little attitude, like she was the baddest bitch in the world. She gets out or whatever. She about to say something to him, and some dudes ran up on her, threw a motherfucking thing over her motherfucking head, picked her ass up, and took her the fuck off. And I was like, bitch, that's the last time we gonna see that bitch. I ain't really give a fuck, because I ain't really give a fuck about her ass anyway. You know, bitch. So Cookie go over to Lucius' house to talk to him or whatever like that. He's sitting on the couch drinking and shit. Mind you, he's supposed to be fasting and shit. So she like, what's wrong, Lucius? Like, what are you afraid of? Like, you're afraid that all this information is going to get out to the press and the people is not going to love your single anymore or whatever. Like, you know, all of what you just created was going to like, turn to dust and all this other shit. He like, no, like, it's not even about that or whatever. She was like, good, because like the information is not going to get out. She was like, unless you know, do right by your sons or whatever like that. So he kind of get his feelings. He was like, dude, this is bigger than fucking the Aces or whatever. Like, that's all you fucking worried about. It's bigger than that. Like, the situation is way bigger than that. So Lucius is having a little moment with his mama or whatever. She's at the piano singing her little heart out. And she was like, do you remember this song? So he like, yeah, I remember this song. He sits down with her. They at the piano playing or whatever, you know, having a little moment and shit. Like, it was just a little moment. So she was like, I know you told your family bad things about me. So he was like, no, I didn't. I told them the truth. Like, you was fucking sick. She was like, yeah, I was sick, but I'm better now. Like, do you believe that I'm better, Dwight? So he like, my name is Lucius. And he gets up and walks the fuck away. And I was like, damn, bitch, like, y'all was having a heart-to-heart. Like, what the fuck? So he fucking goes back to Empire, whatever, meets up with Cookie and them. He lets them know he changed the motherfucking song. He sits down on the piano. He starts playing the same little melody that his mama was playing or whatever like that. They all fall in love with it. He tells Hakeem, like, you need to, on your verse, this is where you're going to come in at. On your verse, you need to be 100% honest. Like, bitch, real, raw, go at it or whatever. And, you know, he do, and they vibe into it or whatever like that. So then later on, they fucking, you know, perform the song for the musical director dude. And the performance was really good. Like, it really was. The performance was cute. You know, of course, Jamal sounded okay with his little, you know, fast motherfucking vibrato. And to me, the fucking Hakeem's verse sold it for me. Like, when I heard Hakeem's verse, that's when I was just in that bitch like, yes, like, oh my god, like, it sold it for me. I was just like, yes, like, this is the motherfucking jam. Bitch, can't wait till it come out because I'm motherfucking listen to it. That's a motherfucking song that you need to listen to, like, at night when it's dark as hell, bitch. Put your motherfucking headphones in, just blast that shit and just listen to the melody and the chords and just everything. Like, bitch, I can't wait. I swear to God and everything. So then fucking Lucius ass come in with his old, he came in with the rasp, bitch, like, bitch, just that morning phlegm in the back of your motherfucking throat, bitch. Oh, it was just all raspy. Like, you know, he sounded like, oh, everything. Like, bitch, go back to the motherfucking 90s. He sounded like the old motherfucking Ford truck commercials where that man used to bust out and was like, like a rock. Oh, like a rock. Like, that's how he sounded, like, on everything. Like, it was too motherfucking funny, but I was just vibing with it. I love the motherfucking song. Like, that was the motherfucking shit. So everybody loved it or whatever. The Ace dude, he loved it. He was like, y'all is in, y'all in the motherfucking show. So it was good. It was cute. So the show kind of freaking ends with Lucius. He was at his house. He wakes up to his mom. This bitch is up. It's 3 in the motherfucking morning. She up baking motherfucking cakes. He come into like the dining area. This bitch got about 6, 7 motherfucking cakes on the goddamn table. And she got a big ass motherfucking Michael Myers knife in her motherfucking hand, cutting goddamn slices and shit. He like, what the fuck you doing? She like, sit down, eat some motherfucking cake. He like, I don't want no motherfucking cake. This bitch like, sit the fuck down. Okay, I've been up slaving in this motherfucking kitchen cooking for you, and to show your appreciation, you leave me. Everybody always leave me. Like, bitch start going fucking crazy and shit. So she like, what the fuck? He like, what the fuck you talking about? Like, bitch, you crazy. Like, bitch, ain't nobody got time for this. Like, what you talking about, mama? What you talking about? This bitch starts going the fuck off about how his fucking wickedness, or he caused her wickedness and all her life, and from the day he was motherfucking born is when her life went to shit and all this other shit. Like, it was just fucking crazy. She like, you left me for 21 years and you didn't care about me. And he was like, but you were sick. Like, you even said that you were sick. She was like, yeah, I was sick and I was fucking weak. And she was like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I was too weak to kill you when I had the chance. And I was like, damn. But the bitch, the whole time, bitch got the motherfucking knife. And I'm like, oh my god, she about to stab the fuck out of Lucius. Like, if it was me, bitch, I'd have threw one of them good ass motherfucking $1,000 chairs at her ass. Like, for real. And I'd have took the fuck off running, because bitch, it wouldn't have been me. Wouldn't have been me. But that was the motherfucking episode. Like I said, it was good, y'all. It was good. But let me know what y'all think about it. Make sure y'all click the thumbs up button. Share this video on all your social networks. And hit the subscribe button. And I'll see y'all next time.